All right, people, I got an update for WYNN. WYNN is a stock I've been talking about. Back up here, I explained that we needed the power, and back in May, earlier May, and I said if we couldn't get the power through once we needed time, and you know what? That's what we needed. And then they happened to pull it back a lot, by the way. So people jumping in, oh, I gotta get long W. Listen, power is power. Listen, and the beautiful thing is, then they start pulling it back, and people might think, "Oh, this is bearish." Meanwhile, now it reveals itself, and this is part of the process. Of course, it pops up on my scans, um, which are finely tuned to look for high probabilities, and it's a lot of things I look at, but now the beautiful thing about WYNN, it's a nice setup here, and then you want to know another nice thing? These June 16 130 calls. So WYNN is set up to test 133 to 136. The June 16 130 calls are great to use for some strong profits. Yeah, I tell you, we know the markets, we're ready, and these are going to give us the time too. Going to give us the time. This is a stock that when it broke out before, it just never went anywhere. We never got, and now we are really set up in a way to get it. If we get to these 133 targets for these 130 June 16 calls, it's very likely this is going to happen. It's just a situation of the market, especially we go even higher, making some nice gains in these June 16 130 calls. So WYNN needs to break above 127 though. We want the volume though. Wants to break above 127 on some good action volume. And good action volume is 500K. Now, I'll explain some facts. I will explain the facts. So listen, same thing. If we don't get the volume, then we're going to have to look for basic above 127, look for power towards 128. I want to see power. We don't have the overbought situation anymore. But it doesn't mean that the stock, some volume did come in, but they pulled it back a bit. I believe that if we get the power, we should start moving. That there's going to be a fast enough of a move to make some money with these calls, and these have time. And the beautiful thing about this is setup is nice now. This is a long time in the making. Okay, that earnings run it had was very minimal, and was very hard to catch much profits. You could have caught 100%, but it was not easy. Let's get to the options. All right, people. So here I am at Yahoo Finance. WYNN 125.28 close for May the 12th here. They show that the dates. Usually I have to say it. So for May the 12th, and you see the June 16s are up here. And the nice things are I watch these calls, and the spreads are even tighter than that. But you can see that the close there was about a 10-cent spread. They do tighten. I've seen it fluctuate between 5 and 10 cents. So if the option when we are trying to trigger, the option prices should not be a lot wider than 10 cents. In my opinion, because that's an actionary. That's when they're serious. When the option prices are too wide, I don't like that. So usually when they narrow down, especially when we're triggering, then that's the entry. Of course, this is the prices right now, and of course, this will not be what you pay when you enter. This will cost more than this. However, this is the sweet spot to making the money. You have to you want to pay for options that can handle a little bit of fluctuation. So these are the sweet spot options that I like, and if anything, someone would want to use the 135s. It looks like the spreads were good. I didn't check them, but it shows it very tight. I don't know how that works, how it's going to look. You can put them up and check them. You can look to use either the 130s or the 135s, and these are the prices right now. So we'll use this as a reference, unless I have to make another update for WYNN. All right, people. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, Power Target Trades, I suggest you subscribe. See the center of Power Target Trade? It's going to appear here at the end of the video in a circle format. Simply click on it, and it's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. Listen, people, I got a lot of great videos. All my videos, they explain. There's reasons. Everything I do is a statistical measurement of stuff. We wait for confirmation, just like this Visa trade. You should check this one out here. Hasn't confirmed yet, but it might confirm, by the way. I like WYNN better than MGM. It just happened to be that at the time MGM looked was looking good, but it's a very slow mover. You never know, it might work, but same with Microsoft. These are very slow moving stocks. However, I have a specific option strategy to make money in it still. Again, it needs to confirm, right? It's like anything. I have some fast mover. Apple has been really huge. You should check out review this video over here. Actually, it's actually 300% gains in 4 days. With those June 150 calls. And if you go to I'll put my Mayo 3 video. If you go into that, you'll see the options were like $1.30. And if you go, right now we are, it's May the 13th. I'm making this video based on but if you go check on Yahoo Finance, you can see for yourself and I actually film all these the closings, and just for you to see, because my system is scalable. So is some people who wanted to buy 2 options made a certain amount of money. Somebody who wanted to go buy 10 options would make such a certain amount of money. Somebody who went to go buy 20 options would make that amount of money. 30 options, what you name it, 40 options, 50. These are possible things. I mean, 50 options is something that a lot of people with, especially with larger accounts, but not even huge accounts could have made these type of gains. You multiply the cost of those options, 50 options times the cost of the options, and if they double or they made 200% gains, that's the gains that person would have made. But the amount of stock, how much it would cost to buy those 50 options in stock, could have been a person needing $500,000 an account to do that, or you have to go highly on margin. But anyways, so the accuracy of I'm saying, you got to go by just to say it's scalable depending on the person's account size. Of course, the losses you have to incur are going to be larger when things don't work out. But usually when they confirm properly, it actually, make this Apple trade, for example, the best confirmed trades move very smoothly. Okay. Anyways, people, Standard Power Trade over here. Click on it to easily subscribe. Thanks for listening. Like the video.